What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the Dude Perfect Fancast. Today, we'll be reviewing the newest installment of Dude Perfect's Overtime series, Opposite Overtime.
Second ever Opposite Overtime.
Yes.
I mean,
second ever.
Big one. I think, this is like the first part 2 in Overtime history, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. So,
yeah.
This is pretty big. I guess hopping right in, Noah, what do you think when they announced that they'll do another Opposite Overtime?
I was super excited just because the last episode Overtime, it was like end of the year. It was one of my favorite videos from last year, and I was super excited for this video just because it was going to be like a new installment of one of my favorite Overtimes.
Yeah, literally last year, we made an episode reviewing this called Did This Video
Save 2020?
Yeah, so I mean, like, it's cool to have another one. It is kind of funny because that was the last video of 2020, but then now this is the first video in December, second to last for 2021. But so pretty fun.
Yeah. So first segment was Get Uncrafty. They had to pretty much rage and destroy cars. What did you think about this one, Asher? What do you think about this?
I definitely think that they hopped right in. Like there was no intro.
There was no intro.
Bang, hopping right in. They had 15 minutes to destroy cars. I mean, first and probably the biggest thing, I didn't think that it would be hard to destroy something, but Corey found a way to make
it difficult.
I don't even know how he could, but he did. So that's pretty fun. Definitely. I think it's cool. I like this kind of like raging stuff. I really like this. Like Get Uncrafty. Last Get Uncrafty was trying to make the worst burger ever. This one was destroying cars. I think I honestly like this one more. This was very.
I think I do like the burger one more. This one was definitely good, but I like the burger one more. I think.
I like this one though.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I wasn't a big fan of them just hopping right into it.
Yeah, I guess they later did the intro afterwards, so it was kind of like I don't know. It was opposite.
Yeah, it was opposite, so that's why I think they did it, but it was almost super weird and kind of like threw off the vibe just because there wasn't like an intro. It was kind of like, whoa, this is weird. Like at first I was like, wait, am I missing something? Like, did I actually skip ahead or something? But nope.
Yeah, I definitely can agree with that, but yeah, I think it was a good one. So of course, Corey became last. Yeah, of course. Garrett wasn't really trying. More just, chilling.
Stopped halfway through.
Yeah, chilling, watching the other dudes do their thing. So, he got 4th.
Yep. Then Cody got 3rd. But that was actually really surprising because he literally cut the roof off of his car.
I think it was less of destroying, more of repurposing. I think it looked cool. I honestly thought
it looked cool, but from what it was, he definitely destroyed it.
Yeah, definitely. But I think it was cool. I don't think that he deserved to be first.
Definitely not first.
But it was a good podium finish.
Yeah.
And then Kobe, he flipped his car over. I guess the team did. That was cool. I definitely think that he deserved that second place. His was really cool.
Because he didn't destroy his as much as Ty's. But he did flip it, which I definitely think deserved that second place. And then Ty got first. Like he definitely destroyed his.
Ty's car. I mean,
I don't think anybody was surprised that he would win just because he's the rage monster.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at his destroyed car right now, and I mean, I can very well say that he won. He took this competition away. I mean, he literally pulled the door out of the car and then destroyed the window with it. So
I know that's just like that's like the big rage monster thing to do.
Definitely. But yeah, I think this is a very, very interesting and entertaining Get Uncrafty.
Yes.
Almost slipped up there. But yeah, and then now next segment Not cool.
Yes.
Best segment ever. Corey had the box. So a box that you
would flick a switch and then it would flick the switch the other way.
Yeah, so you couldn't open it, or at least it'd be hard
keep
to
it open.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't keep it open.
Yeah. I guess Ty did put something in it, so then it kind of just made the whole thing crazy, and everybody was great. Mm-hmm. Then Garrett. Wow. That Garrett, I wanted to throw up when I saw it.
Oh, definitely.
I've seen these things, online.
Before.
Yeah, I've seen these things, floating around on the internet. But I think,
it was just different.
Yeah, no, this was horrible.
Seeing it on Garrett even made it worse.
Yeah, I think he definitely deserved the super not cool.
Definitely.
Guaranteed. Easiest thing ever. Cody had the invisible puzzle, so see-through. Yes. I think this was actually cool, and Cody later called it. But I think this is pretty cool.
I think it's definitely more just frustrating than not cool. It's frustrating, but it's still pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. I'd honestly like to have the finished puzzle of this more than an actual normal puzzle. This would be cool to put hang up, glue it all together, hang it up.
Yeah.
That would be pretty sick. So
and just be I did that.
Mm-hmm. Then Kobe with the Croc Spurs.
Yes.
Ty's new favorite thing ever.
Those are definitely cool. Those aren't those are pretty cool. For Croc lovers, those are pretty cool.
And I guess, Cody, what he said was absolutely true, where you would see this on Ty's Instagram feed on his advertisements, and Ty would buy it. So guaranteed. Great joke. And then finally, Tyler with the absolutely unreal, not even meant to be a trick shot of a product.
Trick shot.
So yeah, absolutely unreal. Putter Man. I guess it's a golf putter that.
It was pretty cool for someone who's a big golfer. Mm-hmm. That'd be really cool just to have as a fun little memento.
Yeah, definitely. I could see if you're family member is a big golfer, I would see you get this on, give it to them on Christmas, and it's fun.
Or you're inside, you want to putt, but you just don't have the space for it, so you want to become that little putter man.
Mm-hmm, definitely. I think that was pretty cool. So that was it.
And then the next segment, not top 10 worst animals
ever,
but we instead of Ty, everybody wanted Ty gone. Yeah. We got Kobe Cotton as the host of today.
I think that honestly, Team Kobe lover. Amazing to see him doing the top 10, but I feel it was kind of, I don't know who thought of top 10 worst animals, but it doesn't really suit. I think
because Kobe's not an animal guy.
Well, not even that. Even if I don't care who it is, I just think that the top 10 worst animals doesn't really fit. It's a funny segment. They made it funny, but I just don't. I think they could have done worst movies or worst. Anything else
definitely animals was an odd thing, especially for I could see Ty doing animals just because he's a big animal guy, and he knows his animals, as we saw in this, he knows his animals. So but it was also weird with Kobe not being a big animal guy and all that.
Well, and the fact that the number 1, the number 3, and there was I think other ones aren't even animals, they're bugs. So it's not even top.
Well, technically a bug is an animal.
That's a stretch though. So I think I don't know. I think that they kind of dropped when there's only one opposite overtime per year, at least right now. And they chose
I definitely think animals was not the best choice for this.
Definitely. But I mean, they made it work, and it was definitely a funny segment. I love this one.
It was funny, but I definitely think they could have done something better.
Mm-hmm. But so I think, really, really funny. he had humans at number 9. I think that was a funny one. Chuggers number 1. Another thing that I don't know. A lot of bald jokes for Garrett of bald animals, bald birds. I think another thing, I liked how he alluded back to multiple past overtime things. So I think that's pretty cool what they did there. But yeah, so I think definitely it was an interesting one.
Definitely interesting.
But hopefully, I think we can both agree Cody Jones should be on the next.
We should have Cody next top 10. Definitely.
And it should be a top 10, not top 10. So
yes, definitely top 10.
I think definitely. I'm excited for 2022, Cody. Maybe some top 10 desserts. Throwing some stuff out there. I don't know. What is Cody big into? Like Legos?
Top 10 Lego sets.
Top 10 injuries.
Well, if it is Corey, top 10 milkshakes.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Like, that'd be a great one, For Garrett, top 10 bald hairstyles.
Yeah, definitely.
But those are just some suggestions.
Yeah, but, so moving on to the last segment, Wheel Fortunate, okay?
Yes.
One of my favorite segments ever.
Definitely.
So, first eliminated, I thought that it was the person spinning.
Yeah.
So I was all excited because it was Kobe. So I was like,
but it was
let's
not.
go. But it was eliminate. So then I was sad. But then Kobe got eliminated.
I don't even think they said eliminate before.
Yeah, no, they didn't. I was like,
they just opened it.
And
I know, me too. I was like, wow, that was quick.
Yeah. But yeah, Kobe and then Cody. So then I was please not tie. And then
it was tie.
So then I was happy. I definitely think that Corey or Garrett deserved to be, doing it. Definitely. I don't know, because Garrett, he's kind of like the dude who doesn't get enough recognition. Yeah. I think. And just because he had such a beating last year with the Own a Cat
during
and stuff.
This time. Yeah.
And then Corey, of course, because he's the most unfortunate person ever.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then picked it, and Noah, who was the...
We got to see your favorite person from Jamaica, Jim Shorts.
Yes, Jim Shorts was on because Garrett got to be on Wheel Fortunate. Definitely deserved.
No Ned Forrester.
No, yeah, Ned Forrester dead again. I don't know, but
maybe he's on another sabbatical.
Yeah, maybe just taking the rest of 2021 off. But yeah, so that was cool. I guess there were some new fortunates on the wheel. Then there's the same, but yeah. So then Garrett spun, and he got
a first edition Charizard.
Yes, so that was pretty cool. I definitely am not into Pokemon or card collecting or anything like that, but I think just it's kind of cool. I liked it.
Yeah. Definitely.
I definitely do gotta say the person who gave Garrett the card at the store definitely suits his role. I would say suits his his role of Pokemon collector. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I definitely think you have a calling in life, and he definitely took that. So better man than I am. So
and we got to see Ty totally just like become a child and get as many Pokemon cards as he could.
And then Cody, very much like I would be in the situation where you see the card, you're there for a few minutes, and then you just want to leave. So I can totally agree. I mean, Cody, the whole time, he was like, yeah, okay, now I want to go. So,
yeah.
But yeah, so that's Opposite Overtime 2021 edition. Noah, what do you think? Is last year's better than this year's?
Yes, I definitely think last year's is better than this year's. I think last year's was definitely structured better, in my opinion. I think this year, the segments are good, not great.
Mm-hmm.
There were definitely some good ones, but some of them also could have been better. Last year, I definitely think, I don't know, it just, especially this one without having an intro, I think kind of threw off the whole vibe and all that too.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely think last year's was better.
I feel like, honestly, I like this year's better. I think that the each segment was better. Like, I liked the Get on Crafty, but I do think that it was better this year. Not cool. I feel like this year's was better. Not top 10. I feel like the idea wise, last year's with the worst dude perfect videos was better.
Yeah.
But I liked this one more. I think this was more entertaining. And then the Wheel of Fortunate, I really did not like last year's with Ty getting the bronze statue. I definitely think that it was kind of just weird. But this one I feel like was better. Not only because Ty didn't get it, but because it's more interesting. But yeah, I like this more than last year's. But hey, what do you guys think? Tell us.
Comment down below.
Ratings. Noah, let's jump into that. What do you think?
I would say creativity, opposite overtimes are amazing, and the second part in the opposite overtime series. I would say creativity, 8.5 out of 10.
Okay, nice. Yeah. I would say, for me, I think that the creativity was better, or was better last year. So I think that I would say probably 8.5.
Okay.
A solid one. Execution, I do, I think that this year's personally was better. So I would say I would give a good old 9.5 for that.
Okay. For execution for me, I just feel like the not top 10 animals kind of like threw it off for me. I wasn't a big fan of it. And without having an intro, again, it kind of threw off the vibe. I would say execution an 8.5.
Okay. Before we get into the overall, I just gotta say, Noah, are you as much of a Dude Perfect fan as I am? Are you? Because
I would say so.
Because you know what I did? This episode, I chose the opposite overtime. I took that to heart, okay? And I watched every segment from backwards to forwards. So I started with Wheel Unfortunate, that it went to top 10, Not Cool, and then I Get Uncrafty, which...
Okay.
Hey, I think I might be the first person to do it because I did watch it right when it came out. So, hey, I don't know. But I definitely think that that's why I wasn't really thrown off by the intro, just because I was going from the end to the start. So, But, yeah, I think, Noah, what would you say overall for you?
Overall, I would, definitely a good video. Not my favorite. I would have to give it an 8.5.
Okay, wow. I would give this a solid 9. I think this was really cool. OT31, that's impressive. I think that there's 31 overtimes now. Like, I remember when it started in 2018, it was like such a new thing, and now there's 31 of them. That's like crazy.
Like, really within like this year and like last year, we got a lot more overtimes because like 2018 and 2019, it was very like maybe, I don't even know how many we got. We didn't get that much. We may have, I think maybe like 12, maybe not even that. So we've gotten so much more within the past 2 years, which I am super happy about.
And the fact that this was in, they took like a 3 overtime episode break from the actual desk. So this was the first one back in the office. So that's pretty fun. Definitely good to have that back. So that's, I think, another reason why I love it. But so going into a thing that they talked about in this episode.
Yes.
The 2022.
Let's go.
Happy
Tour.
World Tour. It's not really world. It's nation tour. Nationwide tour.
Yeah.
I do gotta say, I like it, But
definitely, I'm excited for it.
They actually canceled some shows that were supposed to be in Canada. So I think that is very interesting.
It is very interesting.
There was like shows that they said like was for this past tour, that were going to be in Canada, that they were scheduled for this tour, but then they canceled.
Yeah.
So
and then
that's surprising.
They pushed them to like next year, and we thought that's Happy Tour.
But it's not.
And then now they're not there. So
that is definitely something that is saddening.
Definitely.
But I guess it's still going to be in America. We could, we will get an answer of why, maybe, or like when they'll do a world show, maybe soon.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think definitely, it's going to be fun. But yeah, so 2022, that's Happy's tour. 24 new cities. They're not going to do any in California still, so that's pretty surprising. But they're going to go
more Midwest, East Coast.
Yeah, they're going to go like all around there. We are going, so that's pretty fun.
Yes.
We know that we will go. Maybe we'll meet Dude Perfect again, so that'll be fun.
Maybe that'd be amazing.
Yes, but yeah, so go get your tickets. You know where to find them.
Then the next Dude Perfect video, Christmas Overtime.
Yes.
December 21st. Mark your calendars. Get ready for that day. Yeah. Super excited for that. Christmas. Last year, the Christmas Overtime was so much fun. I'm so excited for this upcoming one.
Yeah, hey, they're going to do another Get Crafty with Wood. That's all that we know right now. But there is going to be a Get Crafty with Wood. So that'll be fun. But yeah, so that's it for this episode. Get ready, because if you're still listening / watching, guys, get ready, because next week, the 13th of December, we are going to be putting out the Dude Perfect Plus 2021 Rewind on our YouTube channel. So get ready for that. Link in the description. It's going to be amazing. And then you know what? Just like last year, we're going to do on December 27th, the Dude Perfect 2021 Rewind, just like last time. That's our biggest YouTube video.
Excited for that.
Yeah, so it's our biggest YouTube video ever.
Yeah.
So, of course, we're going to do it again this year. I don't think Dude Perfect is doing a official rewind. So, I think we're just carrying the rewinds this year. So, so I think definitely it's going to be fun. Get ready for that.
Stay tuned for those. And if you aren't, go subscribe. Hit that bell so you get notified every time we upload. And so you're notified on those 2 rewinds.
And like this. If you're still listening, you're absolutely legally entitled to like this video. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Signing off for now. Pound it.
Noggin. See ya.
Good night.